Elena is me and Lindy's timestamp for our dating relationship. That's actually crazy. Because she was born in 2017 or
the end of 17.
End of 17.
Like 4 months after.
Yep.
Because that was in August.
That's crazy.
Hey,
and now we're married and Elena's 5.
When she was born, I remember first of all, my mom said she got me a toy and she gave me a little like Link figure.
She's like, I got you a toy and just hands you a lemon.
Yeah, and then once I'm playing with the sword, she just goes, it just falls off immediately.
Oh, I thought you said it like
when I'm holding her, my mom says, "Are you shaking?"
Oh, that reminds me. For my
I love
of Rose flipping the bird.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Okay, really quick. So for
That's my sister. I'm always thinking aloud.
for my 29th birthday, Grandma made this for me.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
Sick.
It's hung in my room right now.
It looks so
It's just
good.
this diamond art of Lincoln Navi.
Awesome.
It looks friggin' awesome. Brownie points to my mom's mom for sure.
Word.
Grandma is the best.
Mom's
she makes
mom
the
is
best
mom.
things.
She's okay.
Wow, sounds like you don't really appreciate your mother.
Oh
He
no,
was homeschooled, so
I tell you what, dude, I appreciate the snot out of that woman.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Give that credit.
she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. All right, I'll keep her.
The fact
Whatever,
that she's
yeah.
handmade most of our baby blankets is crazy.
No, she made theirs too.
Did she?
Yeah.
Wait, which one did she make mine? Wait, she made
when I was little,
the Mario one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
when I was little, I had this blue and white blanket while I was
she made
living
that
here.
one. Yo,
Was
dude,
it great?
Did she make both of them?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Dude, that blanket got rickety wrecked, bro. Like, you had that forever.
Oh, what, the blue one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was my go-to blanket.
Do you still have it?
I don't think so.
Mine's finally
It's probably
busted.
torn up.
Dude, it was torn up back then.
I still
His
have
was?
the
Oh,
red
yeah.
blanket.
Oh yeah.
I still have the red blanket that I stole from my dad, and I stole it when I was like 3.
Yeah.
Caleb has your baby blanket now?
No, he got my Minky blanket that I got. It was a nice red one that was so cool, and he's got it now.
Those are so nice.
I
Mickey blankets are so nice.
And then I got, and then last Christmas I got an even better one.
Did you get the red one back, Bowser?
I got a blue
No,
one.
No.
I got a really soft blue. I'm like, oh my gosh,
So,
this is my go-to.
I bought I bought one for Barbara, and if I buy another one, I'm gonna buy the same kind I bought for Barbara. I don't know what it was, but it's like a kind of just like it's a Mickey, so it's like super soft, right? Like it's got like that
Still
stuff going
have
on.
yours, Dad.
But I've got one that I got.
shooting.
It was a clearance one, but I got Mommy a really good one. Because she has a, like this one, it's like this purple velvet color, right?
Yeah.
Just really kind of a deep purple. But it is like, because most Minkies, you know, they're not crazy thick, they're just crazy soft. This one is crazy thick and crazy soft.
It's nice. So it has a little heft to it.
Oh yeah, it
So
does. It's very heavy.
I don't like blankets that are too light because then when you move around with them, they just float everywhere.
Yeah.
But if the blanket's too heavy, then it's just literally like a person
Is there an
laying on
enemy under?
I think it's a
Platform?
glitch.
I think they're. No, I think they're. Are they flying?
I don't know what that white bar is.
I feel like it's from the last enemy that you just fought. It just kind of got stuck there.
Wait, hold on. I actually don't want to go here.
Remember my
And
sister's
it's still
really.
recording, we're good.
Remember my sister's really old pink blanket?
Mm-hmm.
That she had
So
that
old
one
and
for like
she-
since she was 1.
So I
Pretty sure
never,
she still has that in storage.
when I was little, I never had like a blanket that I had, but I had my hippo, and that was cool.
It's so my
What hippo?
stuffed animal.
Yeah, I still got my hippo, dude.
Is that a Build-A-Bear hippo or is it just
Animal
a?
hippo.
Oh no, dude, I don't even know where it came from.
Really?
Like, it doesn't have a tag or anything. I remember when I was like 5, I got a sucker stuck on the top of it, and I'm 99.9% sure the sucker is still stuck in the fur. Like, it's got a little patch that's a little bit harder and crustier than the rest.
That's gross.
Oh, it's
gross.
disgusting.
My freaking bear. They don't sell it anymore, so it's kind of
I
rare.
wanna get
but-
this guy.
Oh,
Squid.
Squid game.
Are you a squid or a kid?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I was about
no,
to say like
no.
all the fur is matted down and stuff.
Yes, when your bear gets dreadlocks, that bear needs to go in the washing machine.
He doesn't trust me.
I don't sleep with it anymore, so it's not like
think
I.
it's gonna make
My
it.
sister literally asked for like 500 plushies.
Yeah, they go through a washing machine. Put it in a pillowcase,
That
so that takes less of a
Wash my
beating.
hand if you're really that concerned.
deal. But I took that thing everywhere. I still find burrs in it because I used to when we lived up here in Woodland Hills, I just drag it through the trees and stuff. I'm still finding those to this day.
Well, as long as you don't find ticks, I think you're okay.
Birds, you can make them.
It had ticks at one point.
No,
I was gonna say because that kind of freaks me
I
out,
would
man.
literally
Like
get rid of it.
no. Because what are the ticks gonna live off of? There's nothing for it to.
you never know, dude. They're ticks, man. They do all kinds of
Yeah,
things.
but that thing is
I don't think I've ever encountered ticks.
You are
No,
a lucky
yeah,
man.
don't deal with ticks, man. They're gross. They're
Ticks.
like disgusting, like parasitic vermin.
Yeah, like their mouths just like get burrowed into
Into their victim.
Yep.
and then you have to use like tweezers just to pull them out.
Yeah, they suck your blood.
No, you can't use tweezers because if you
Have you
use
seen how
tweezers,
big
their heads can stay in you and then they reproduce. So you
Yeah.
have to use like
What? Oh,
Vaseline.
no!
Have
Well,
you seen
You done messed up, Brian?
I did. I pushed the wrong button.
The safest way besides using a hot needle is Vaseline because if you cover them in Vaseline, it suffocates them, so they come up for air and then you can just pull them off.
In Kansas, they had chiggers. Those were the.
They're bad.
They're like the larval form of ticks, I think, or something.
Hey, check out the
something
hamster reel.
Nice. Gotta go fast. No, but like those. That's the only time I ever ran into like a ton of ticks. It was in Kansas.
Because it's so humid there, they actually can survive. Like
Oh,
if you get ticks here, the only time they survive winter is when they're on an animal. So
Yeah.
Have you seen those giant ticks that can stick on dogs?
No, they
I've seen
start
one this big.
because they start out small and then they get big.
Yep.
Well, I saw a tick that was this big.
Oh yeah, that's
Not
yeah
real-
about because they'll get up to the size of about a grape or so.
And have you seen people running them over with their cars?
Oh,
Like it comes out.
I hate those videos.
It comes out and it's like black. It's like, whoa.
Yo,
That's a lot.
I had one about the size of a pea on me.
Really?
Yeah. I had because I've gotten about 10 or 11 like attached to me, and I'd gotten them off, but I missed one. It was right on my waistband line.
That's where they usually
then-
go. Is like on your sock line, your waistband line.
And we were doing a booth at the Johnson County
where?
Fair, just outside of Kansas City.
My map.
And
my map?
or no, it was like it was just Johnson County, so it was like a little ways outside there.
This was on your mission, correct?
Yeah. But they had but we were doing a booth there.
Ooh.
But then there was a
can take care of
a Lyme's disease awareness booth right next door to us, which was kind of terrible
Ironic.
because it's like, hey, you get Lyme's disease from ticks, so that's not great. But yeah, it was disgusting. And like the one we got off, because like we finally got the one that was attached to me off, and then we like gushed it. It
Oh.
was
Was it
grody.
red or was it kind of like a darker red?
No, it was red. It was red.
So it was fresh blood, not older.
Yeah.
You could say.
Yeah, like crazy things. So like we tried to heat it up, but to me, like when we were doing that, it felt like it was like burrowing harder.
Oh.
It felt like it was biting harder, and it actually hurt.
Oh, that's bad.
And then, but then we used because they like in Kansas they had these devices that just remove ticks. So instead of like using tweezers, they'd go in. It was like a little wedge that you put underneath their jaws, and you just pry it up,
That's cool.
and it
And it
pops
made
them
sure
up.
it didn't break anything off. So they didn't
Right.
Stuck
So
in you.
you could use like the tips of scissors, just kind of open the scissors a little bit.
that's cool.
And then go in and pop them off like that.
That's cool.
But dude, they're gross, man. I was not down with those. Something oddly satisfying about removing them when they just barely attach, but it's still disgusting.
yeah.
And to this day, I have a hard time walking in tall grass.
True.
Yeah, because of chiggers.
Oh,
But we don't
perfect,
get those
perfect.
here though because
No.
it's too.
But like you get them and they'd be like this super crazy itchy rash, and be like on your leg, like right above your sock line.
Yep.
And then it would just be agitated for freaking ever. So like even now, like I don't walk on grass. Like I avoid it if I can, especially tall grass.
It's a little PTSD.
Well, just force a habit. Because like
Actually, yeah, because
when
once you develop that, you're like, I don't want to have that happen to me.
no way. I got them once, and after that, I was like, yo, I'm not getting these again.
Have you ever been bit by a grasshopper?
Nah.
Do grasshoppers bite?
Yeah, I've been bit by one.
You sure it was a grasshopper?
I'm positive. It was in the summer.
Excuse me.
It was in the summer, and I was so dumb that I used to be taking care of grasshoppers as a pet. That's how dumb I was when I was a kid.
That's not dumb. That's fun.
I love how you're using that in the past tense, but continue.
But it's.
When I was a
I
kid.
was playing with them, and I had one like right here on my finger.
Mhm.
I was just like kind of petting it, and then she goes. It didn't hurt for a bit. It
Oh.
was hurting, and then it stung, and then it just went away.
That's good.
It didn't hurt that bad.
Yeah.
It just felt like a little. It wasn't that bad. It felt like.
Like a little pinch. Like a little pinch.
Yeah, like a little.
Excuse me.
Yeah, just a little pinch.
When I pick up grasshoppers, I don't know if you guys have noticed this when you pick them up, but they get like a red or brown bubble.
Yeah, they
Their ink.
Yeah, they spit out their ink.
Is that ink? I didn't know what that was.
It's like a defense.
Yeah, I was like, it's probably like a defense mechanism, but I didn't know if it was like blood or if it was like.
Poison.
Not
you're
poison.
just slowly squeezing them to death.
That's what I thought
you're
I was
just picking
doing.
them up wrong.
Like I was holding him by his hind legs, and I'm like, am I squeezing you that hard?
No,
And
no,
then
no.
I'm like,
No, I'm pretty sure it's some line of defense to make predators
So,
think it's poison
I
and
don't-
to not mess with them.
Mhm.
I don't think so, because like Lizzie, our bearded dragon,
Mhm.
you give her grasshoppers and she gets that ink. So like as she's eating them, they'll ink on her or whatever. She's like licking that up.
that's
She
funny.
loves that
That's
stuff.
funny. And obviously, it wouldn't be harmful to us because it's such a small thing. But
Right.
there was this kid in elementary school. We were in the middle of class. It was like 4th grade.
Mhm.
He saw a grasshopper on the railing outside of our door. Literally opened the door, grabbed it, and just ate it in the middle of class. Just walked outside, grabbed it. Just,
What?
I am still
the-
shocked to this day by that. Every time I see the kid, I'm like, you walked outside in the middle of our teacher talking to us and just
You know, he could get he could be a doctor. And you like walk in and be like,
like
"Saw
literally,
you
he's like,
grasshopper
Plus.
once."
A plus.
it's like giving me a prostate exam, and I'm like,
From a guy who ate a lizard as a kid.
It's like in the middle. You're like, hey, I remember when you hit a grasshopper, he just stops.
it's like what? It's like, who told you that? I'm like,
I saw you with a grasshopper, man.
it's like, no, people don't usually
You're-
talk during this. I'm like, oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Your visit today is free.
He's like, all right, sir, turn around. I'm just like, watching him nod them. I saw you eat a grasshopper.
Oh, that's not really. That's
Just
actually.
slowly retract.
That's actually not an uncommon thing. A
Oh
lot
my
of people in the world actually do eat grasshoppers.
Yeah, but after they like cook them a little bit,
Yeah.
like crickets, but like a raw, literally the thing could have jumped out of his throat if he didn't chew it.
It's just like go down. It's just go down.
I think that's my biggest worry is those little like hooks on the back of their feet.
They're so weird.
Like it gets stuck or
Yeah.
whatever. I would not enjoy that at all.
I hate the big grasshoppers when you put them on your chest. Their legs. It feels like their legs is kind of sometimes it drags on your skin. It's just like
Why are you placing a grasshopper on your chest?
a big one.
I used to have
Yeah.
I used to have a pet one that lasted forever. It had no legs.
Anyway.
Yeah.
The back legs got ripped off somehow.
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 I didn't rip
I
it
have
off.
a theory.
Elena.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
And
then used to love
what was I gonna
grasshoppers
say?
too.
Oh, Caleb, you know how you have like the bug catcher, like the little thing with the gate on it? I
Yeah.
don't know if when I was a kid, I had one that I had a lanyard on, but I left it inside for too long and I came back and they were moldy. Like,
Grasshoppers?
no, it was cicadas. Like, I looked inside of it, it looked
Where
like
did you find cicadas at?
They're
up here.
everywhere.
They're everywhere. Like,
You can hear them in the fall and
I've
stuff.
never.
All
I
those
have
clicking
never-
noises.
you know, in the summer, not the cricket noises, but that big scratching, like screeching noise outside.
Oh yeah, have you picked up the big ones? Just like.
Yeah,
No, that's the June bugs. He's
No.
talking about cicadas with
Cicadas-
actual wings.
Yeah.
No, cicadas can make that noise too.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
But it looked like they were covered in spider webs, but I had like 30 of them in a container, and I looked inside and it looked like there was just spider webs everywhere.
You worked really hard on that, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You had a thing for cicadas?
I had a thing for bugs. Like, I saw a bug, I'm like...
Sam, I still
Throw it in
love
there.
bugs today.
I do too. I love spiders to this day. Like,
Yeah,
obviously
I'm
not
down.
not the poisonous ones, but tarantulas, little jumping spiders.
Yeah,
I love
as
them.
long
He wants a
Jumping
big
spider?
spider.
Like, I want one like
Bring a
Ben.
spider
I-
into my house.
I want one like Ben used to have. Either a spider or...
LaFonda?
Yeah, I love that spider.
That was the spider's name. The spider's name was
I
LaFonda.
wanna-
Brandy
I
named
wanna-
her after watching...
Napoleon Dynamite?
yeah, that one!
I want to...
Yeah, I would... No, I would not
He
enjoy
wants
that.
to bring a big tarantula.
Ah!
Oh,
I
just so
forgot
you
that
know,
part back.
just so you
Either
know, tarantulas are harmless unless
I don't care. I don't care if
It's still vermin in the house.
I don't
Vermin?
care.
Give me a million kisses, and I would still not let the spider into my
Yeah.
house.
I don't care.
I
I
don't
wouldn't-
care.
hey, you're never getting a spider either. And as soon as those lizards
I
die,
told
your
him-
dad is never buying another vermin to bring into the house again.
Unless I find
I
it.
told him he can get a snake.
Yeah, that's
Snakes are
that's
fine.
another thing that we were talking about, like a little ball python. Those things are so
We had
freaking
snakes
cool.
here.
Just don't release it into the Everglades. I hear that's frowned upon.
Have you seen how
Oh, yeah, it's
bad
kind of
of
a mess over there.
problem? Oh,
Yo,
and
see, what I,
Oh,
what
yeah,
I see
like,
is like, yo, dude, all you gotta do is open up a boot factory over there, man. You make some, like, awesome cowboy boots
oh
out of,
my
like,
gosh.
python skins. Man, you got yourself a good business
How-
right there. Supply and
We've
demand.
Supply
we've
and
had
demand.
snakes here. Snakes are fine to me.
Depending on what snake.
Yeah, but the ones here are like basically harmless.
There's still rattlesnakes, buddy.
But we found some here. They were like
Garter
what were they
snakes.
like?
Any
We found
snake can
we
bite
found
you.
we
Yeah.
found two.
Kill you.
We found
Yeah.
two. We found
You don't get
one.
rabies or anything,
We
but, like,
found
stuff
one
like that.
right here.
So
in the,
so Ben, he came over to my house today just to drop off like this brand new Mac keyboard from my mom.
Mhm.
And once she pulled like the keyboard out, there was like a rubber snake in there, and that freaked her out.
That's funny.
That's freaking fantastic.
Remember when Ben bought live hissing cockroaches and gave them to Brandy and scared the living crap out of her?
remember
when was
that.
this?
Oh, dude, that
This was
it
a
was
while ago, but
Yeah.
it was so funny. These cockroaches
There were
were
giant.
huge.
Oh.
And
Yo,
he
dude,
bought like
I
40
don't,
of them.
dude. This guy doesn't mess with cockroaches, bro. Cockroaches and mice, any kind of vermin like that, dude. If I see one of them, forget about it, dude. I am purging the entire house. When we've had mice in here, I will go from one end of the house, scour each individual corner of the house, clean it, bleach it, set a trap because I don't mess around with them. Like,
No.
forget about it.
You literally,
No, thank you.
you see a mouse. Kids, go outside. This is a job for daddy. Cock's gun.
Yep, yeah, it's done. That's game.
When we lived up in our Woodland Hills house, in our garage, there was a center pole because our garage was separate from the house.
Yeah.
There was a support beam, and in the middle there was gravel, like it went down in. And I looked down there one day, and there was like 50 mice. So I went in the house and got my little pellet gun and just.
Good.
It
We
was
don't have a
Yes.
mouse problem. Our
Profit.
dog eats them because he's dumb.
Hey,
You
we used
remember Bear?
when I was like Elena's age, I was like 4. So this is like one of my earliest memories of hating mice. So like, my dad had got these bales of hay. I don't know why he got them, but like he was using them and spreading them all over the lawn.
okay.
It was in like the fall or something. I don't know.
So
why.
the mice were
So
getting
there's
ready for winter, right?
Tons of mice in there. So you remember those old cowboy boots that Isaac used to wear? Those little ones?
Yeah.
Those were mine. And I still remember I was wearing those and I would step on a mouse, kill it, and then move, and then Bear would eat it. And I remember it because Bear was this big old black lab, and I remember standing next to him because like I would set my hand right here on his back, be like, all right, Bear, get him.
gosh.
Just switch it, and he just
I
eat it.
miss that. I love that. I forgot about that dog. I loved that dog. He was such a good freaking
We
dog.
need
He was a good boy.
when Lizzie
Except he had a
gets
thing
big
for
enough,
chasing cars.
apparently,
Like an idiot.
when bearded dragons
He got
get big
hit like
enough,
twice. Like got hit in the face with a bumper.
when
Like twice. Finally, like the third time, finally he actually got run over.
Like,
Yeah, well, but to be fair though, he had cancer already, so
Oh,
like, yeah, he was
was
gonna
it gonna
die
do
anyway.
anything?
Yeah, he had this like big old like tumor thing. Like I remember it was like the size of an orange on like the side of his face.
I hate when dogs get tumors. It
Oh,
makes
yeah.
me so sad.
It was a tumor.
like whenever, what was I gonna say?
The amount of
I was gonna say something.
You forgot.
but I forgot.
But that reminds me, Cricket got ran over when we lived up in Woodland Hills house.
Really?
Yeah, and she only broke her leg. We had a little cast on her, and
that's
then Ben was moving his stuff down to his storage unit. I don't know if you heard about this, but I was on the thing on his trailer holding a mirror. Cricket was running along the side, and her leg got sucked under, and she went boom, boom, and it only ripped the skin off. So we could see her muscle. Like, it was still really bad, but she didn't break anything. She didn't bruise anything. She literally just
She
ripped
just
the skin.
survived. Dang.
She was old. She was old when that happened too.
I remember.
Dang.
What was I, 18 when that happened? I think I was 17 or 18. I was traumatized. I was like,
Dang.
what the frick just happened? I just watched my dog get tumbled under 2 freaking tires.
Right. And I know that trailer. That's a
big trailer.
Yeah, and it was
Okay,
loaded
remember.
down too.
Freaking Ben, we ran inside, we washed it off. Ben and I wrapped her in a towel, and he took me straight to the vet. Because I know Uncle Ben, tough guy, but he loves animals.
Oh yeah.
Like, tough guy, but he has a soft spot for dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
Oh, yeah.
dogs.
I think he has
Once
more of a
I was
soft spot for dogs than humans, but that's
Oh,
speaking
yeah.
speaking as his youngest brother, that is in fact the case.
Once,
I
once
100% agree
I
with
can
that.
confer.
my bearded dragon can get big enough to
Fine.
eat mice.
What?
My bearded dragon can get big enough to eat mice.
If she
Have you seen it? Oh yeah, you've seen him, right? The bearded dragons. We were in there for like.
Because they
Yeah.
can, once, because Billy is a, like, savage to Lizzie. Like, once my mom is, like, feeding Lizzie, Billy, she's there.
she's waiting for either of those lizards to fall on the ground and eat them. Now, I was never
I
much
love-
of a receiver, and
And
therefore
then-
dropping things for me happens frequently. Let's say something happens. Well, it just happens. It'll be okay.
It's like, it was at that moment he knew he messed up.
I bet Lizzie tastes like bacon bits.
But
Or
I,
bacon strips, those like little doggy treats or whatever that taste that like look like bacon.
With a little extra
I was
texture
gonna
to
say,
it.
I think so.
once Lizzie gets
Ooh.
big, once Lizzie gets big,
I like this.
Lizzie's gonna teach Millie a lesson.
Yeah. I like this old Sonic style, but 4K.
Oh yeah.
This looks great.
I doubt that this TV is 4K.
That's
No, but like
actually
as
Oh,
close
if
to
you hate
4K
mice-
as we can
If
get.
you hate mice, I have one thing for you. Don't go to the Amazon rainforest.
Why is that?
Capybaras are like,
Dude, capybaras are literally the best thing on this planet.
they're big
so
mice.
cute.
They're big mice.
So are deer. I'm being dead serious. Deer.
Dude, okay, I didn't graduate from college, but I'm like 90% sure that statement
look
is
it up.
inaccurate. Dude, Tanner, you graduated. Solve this problem for us.
Okay, what's the problem?
Are mice and deer the same thing?
Mice
I
and
think
deer?
Noah would disagree since he only took 2 deer.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Wait, like rodents
biblically,
and,
you're wrong, Peyton.
like what? Rodents versus
read a
stags.
book.
I'm looking it up right now.
But like,
they're
like, okay, they're
clearly
mammals.
different.
Yeah, like, okay, there's a lot of those too. A whale is a mammal.
We are mammals.
But like a mice.
Peyton literally made that up in his head.
Dude, you
That's
just
by his face.
no. He didn't just come up with this. He's believed this for like 20 years.
Okay, look at this. Deer, obviously deer are not rodents, but they are related.
Well, yeah, every other mammals, man.
Okay, but look at that's a deer. Look, can you not see?
Okay. So obviously
No,
not
it
the same
doesn't look like
species.
a mouse.
Are they even in the same phylum, category, any of that
Okay.
stuff? Well, okay.
When have
Let's
you
see.
seen a cat eat a deer?
Yeah, great question.
A mountain lion.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but and that is all that Peyton. That is all that Peyton is basing his statement off of. He's like, wait.
Cat eats
So
mice.
cats eat
Mountain lion.
mice. Now they eats a deer. Deer's a mouse.
He thought of that this morning when he was
Yep.
hunting.
he's out there hunting it. He's like, I'm gonna get myself a mouse. like, clean up this forest one deer at a time. Did someone call an exterminator? Oh my goodness, Peyton. That belongs on a t-shirt. It's like a deer equals mouse. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Are deer and mice related?
He's gonna say nothing.
Literally, it just says no. Just right on the
Lineage.
page. No.
Although they have similar physical traits, these two species.
Oh, we're doing good on time. We can check out more.
I should not have opened my mouth.
Mice and deer mice.
Look,
Apparently
how-
there's a deer.
How is that not your cue?
It doesn't. It's
Oh my
disgusting.
gosh.
Can I look? Show this?
I always thought mice are cute, and they still are to me.
I guess mice and deer could be related because maybe they can both carry diseases.
So can
So,
bats.
so a
Space
deer
raccoon.
belongs to the chordate phylum. Now, let's see what phylum a mouse belongs to, Peyton.
The rodent phylum, probably.
Yeah, vermin.
Vermin.
Well, Peyton is slightly right. They both belong to chordate. So I think that applies to like spinal cords.
I was
Chordate.
reading that it was
Like,
their
obviously-
jaw structure that it was.
Oh, Peyton's getting scientific. Peyton's over here like, I gotta prove this, or if
I
I
gotta
get
not
it
look
I
tonight.
busted out my sight.
Well, let's see. So it goes like what? Phylum, class, species.
Family.
Yeah. There's family in there.
I think.
We learned
like-
that.
Category,
Yeah, like
Anatomy.
like
colonies.
Look at
Colonies.
the map.
Whoop, whoop.
Well, I can't write.
Obviously, I know.
So,
And there's this one from Alzo.
Here we
let
are.
me pull up my anatomy notes and
Yeah.
say wrong.
Domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species.
I forgot about genus.
Yeah, I don't know, or like family, class, or whatever. I
genus.
even got those. I even got those out of order.
Well, no, it's like I was playing off like the diabetes.
Thanks. Thanks. I got it from my family.
Did you say family?
Yeah, made it.
Oh. Dumb Toretto comes out of nowhere after Caleb says, "You say fam."
That's funny. So mice belong to the murids order. So maybe
good.
do what? Oh,
You
do
literally have
deer.
like 17 duck calls.
I have two.
You have a whole freaking
I have a whistle.
lanyard of them.
I have a whistle, one duck call, and two goose calls. And I'm gonna give the other goose call back to my dad since I just got my own.
So a deer belongs to a even-toed ungulate, therapsid, or
Look up your ear and listen.
Elpistostegalia.
Let me say.
No.
Elpistostegalia.
Yeah, if you can do that.
I can.
Peyton thinks deer are freaking mice.
I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give that to
mean-
you for Christmas this year. Mice equals deer.
Mice equals deer. It's like when people made those what are they called, the like jackalopes or whatever, like, you know, those like
The bunny with
antlers.
antlers, yeah.
It was like taxidermists messing with people. They're like, yeah, it's a jackalope.
Wait,
It's a jackrabbit and an antelope together. And they would just like mount it up with like these little like 2 points or whatever on it.
Yeah, but the funny thing about those antelopes' horns do not look like that. That's the funniest part about that.
That's a jackalope.
Wait, there's gonna be a new
So
meme.
if-
There's gonna be a new meme. Guys, look, I have deer in my house, and then it just shows a shot of like really tiny deer.
I hate you, Caleb.
Exactly.
Okay, if deer are mice, what are elephants?
Elephants are.
Dude.
That's my sister. I'm gonna
Well, I'm gonna tell your Aunt Tracy about that.
whoop your
Then you're not gonna be her favorite nephew
my-
anymore.
That's my sister.
That's so funny, though. That's so funny.
I'm gonna beat my child over here on air. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? You gotta defend your sister.